Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and this is a deck review. Today we're going to look at the limited edition series from the United States Playing Card Company. This is actually the second release, it's 2 of 10 of this limited edition series. And the funny thing about this series is they never actually got to 10. They actually only released Series 1, which was the white deck, and Series 2, which is this, the blue deck. The remaining 8 decks are a mystery. Most believe that the United States Playing Card Company gave up on this series, but hey, you never know. They could come back and surprise us. The tuck box is a dark blue, which is similar to the back design, and on the front it's a stripped down version of what the back design looks like, and the back just simply has a little bit about the deck itself. All around it is a combination of both English and French, which is also similar to the first deck as well. The most striking thing about this deck is going to be the back. It's a dark blue full bleed. Full bleed means the color goes all the way to the edges. It is kind of like a hyper version of the standard rider back. You still have the main center wheel, but then you have your riders on the top and the bottom, but they have their wings expanded, and then the hearts that are traditionally on the side are switched up to the top. And then there's some scroll work in the middle, but the corners and the edges are completely blank, so that kind of gives it a little bit of a more original look. The thing about full bleeds that I always mention is that it makes it a little hard as a magician to hide a reverse card in the deck because you have that flashing, but other than that, I think the back design is very pretty, and it's obviously very original. Now, because of the heavy saturation of ink that's on the back of this card, people who review cards and collect cards both have indicated that because there is a heavy ink impact on this deck, it actually makes the deck wear down quicker. The Series 1 deck is actually the opposite and is a very stripped down version with not a lot of color. And so purists argue back and forth about whether the heavy saturation of ink actually does anything to the cards at all or not. I don't have an opinion one way or the other. I have a tendency to believe those that say that a heavy ink saturation doesn't really affect the cards at all, but I'll leave that up to you, and if you have a comment about what you think about ink saturation on cards, please leave it below. Out of the 2 decks, the number 2 deck is the easier one to find. It's more readily available, either on eBay or some of your favorite card suppliers. The Series 1 is a little bit more hard to find, as it is a collector's item. With this deck, you're not going to get anything out of the ordinary. You're not going to get any gaff cards or anything like that. Your Ace of Spades is completely normal, and as well as your pips and your court cards. The only thing you're going to get is 2 original jokers. You're going to get the full-size joker and the guaranteed joker, and has a big number 2 to indicate that this is the second deck in the series. That's it for this series. As always, of course, you may subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. It always enters you into a contest each month to win a free deck of cards. Be sure to check out what the contest is this month. You can always like my page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/magicorthodoxy. You can always follow me on Twitter, which is twitter.com/magicorthodoxy. Thanks.